I've learned a lot in life, traveling, living abroad, just in the school of life. Paolo Maldini. He was tough, every time we played against each other. And I played against him many times. He's a very good friend. I was always a simple guy. I was never one for extravagances. Football is great because you always have another opportunity to change history. Criticism is nonsense. TV shows and newspapers just want to fill the space. I never had a problem with technique. I love Messi with the ball at his feet. He scores goals and does all the rest, too. But Cristiano's numbers can't be ignored. It's a cruel comparison. Both of them deserve respect. I trained really badly during the first 10 years of my sporting career. It's inevitable that you feel scared when you don't have control of a situation. At Real Madrid, there will always be people who score goals. They are a team and not a single player, no matter how much one appears more than another. Every time I went away I was deceiving my mum. I'd tell her I was going to school but I'd be out on the street playing football. I always had a ball on my feet. With his incredible attitude, with his incredible winning mentality, Cristiano Ronaldo is a unique player. I'm ready to help China realize its football dream. I think China can be a major player on the world stage one day. My life has always been a series of challenges and I'm psychologically prepared, but this is the biggest challenge of my life. The 2 goals in the 2002 final were, for me, the best feeling. It was beautiful. To associate my name with the United Nations is the best thing that could have happened to me. To go to a World Cup is a dream come true, and I can claim to have experienced that 4 times. I don't think I would have any problem at all playing in England. I'd love it. I have ambitions I want to fulfill, to enjoy more success with Brazil. I think all great players set a target for themselves in their careers. Mine was to win a world title with Brazil, which I did twice. It will take a time for us all to understand what has happened to us, but it is a joy to be surrounded by such happiness. Zico was my idol. He was a very good player from Flamengo, and I was a Flamengo supporter from Rio de Janeiro. I was always looking for him and saying I want to be like him. He's my big hero. The best team I played in was the Brazilian one in 2002. We felt that we could always score. It was a team without any vanity, or individuals. I am very ambitious. I want to enjoy this and then really go for it. To play a soccer game, you have to be in very good shape. Teams are a collective expression. The Fort Lauderdale Strikers is a team with history, tradition. I am much more grateful and linked to Real Madrid than to Barcelona. I am here to score a lot of goals. It's my speciality, that's what I've been brought here to do, and I want to score plenty, like I did with Barcelona. And here, there's every reason to think I can do it. The national team is part of my life. I have an incredible history, of many conquests and also many defeats. But to play for Brazil, I have to have a club and play well. I'm not going to be picked on my past or because of my sponsor, as many have said. I love watching Messi with the ball at his feet. He scores goals and everything else. There are many ways to see football and interpret it. I am tolerant. I want to understand other points of view. I hope to maintain my credibility after I stop playing. I had an injury in my leg, and everybody was talking about that. I decided to cut my hair and leave the small thing there. I come to training, and everybody saw me with bad hair. Everybody was talking about the hair and forgot about the injury. I could stay more calm and relaxed and focused on my training. In Spain, the game's a lot more open. They score a lot more goals. They play football more. Here in Italy, they are much more concerned with tactics and strategy, and sometimes we don't play football. I am happy where I am. I have a long way to travel for Barcelona and for Brazil. I want to win the Spanish title and the World Cup, and I think both are possible. Barcelona has always had issues with Brazilian players, Neymar, Romario, Ronaldo Nazario, and me. We were all treated badly by the club in the end, despite all our contributions and dedication. I have never felt cherished at the Santiago Bernabeu, and I don't get why. I have never been treated with love here. At Real Madrid, there will always be people who score goals. They are a team and not a single player, no matter how much one appears more than another. There is room for individuality, but without the strength of this Brazil group it is nothing. I think I am able to distinguish between those who love me and those who love my money. I don't want my fans to have the same disappointment as me when I was refused by some players to sign my notebook when I was young. The goal of ending poverty is within reach and everyone can contribute to it by getting involved or supporting organizations that are already working to give the poor a better life. No one should be doomed to a life of poverty, whether by birth or as a consequence of war. I don't know my weight. By knowing, I get a little traumatized. I purposely try to avoid getting on a scale. I'm very uncomfortable, mainly with my belly. I feel less energetic, I get pains. My quality of life has deteriorated, and it takes me longer to recover from any form of physical activity. I am shocked as to how much importance my weight garners in the world we live in. I don't know why it is so important, to be honest. Just a tiny bit of effort leaves me exhausted. Sometimes I just go up the stairs to my room, and I feel tired. I'm only a little interested in politics. But I'm always on top of the news, both in Brazil and abroad. Like every Brazilian child, I always wanted to be a footballer. When I stopped playing, I gave up exercising and put on some weight. I can't be a manager, because I think it's too tough managing 30 players thinking in different ways. I don't consider myself as the best player in the world. I'm not obsessed with individual titles. I'm much more interested in being part of a team which wins trophies. I will celebrate, but I know new goals and objectives will come and I am ready to take them.